Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing you my another project which is Marvel Comics. As you can see on the top there is an image slider which is changing after some certain seconds, and the down there you can see in search bar where you can write your character name which is from the Marvel Comics. Like I am writing here Captain Marvel. Down below you are seeing another container which holding some Marvel characters like Iron Man, Hulk, Thor. Now if you will submit this, your character get added to the superhero queue. As you can see, Captain Marvel is added to the superhero queue. Now you can see that there is a star on the image of the superhero character. Whenever you click it, it get added to the favorite list. As you can see, each and every character when I am clicking on its favorite button get added to the favorite list. Now if you will click on any of the character, you will get directed to the superhero comic page where you can see all the comics related to that character. Now if you will click in any of the character, then it will direct you to the Marvel official page where you can read about the comics and do whatever you want to do with that. So this is the Marvel comic page which we have created. Let's move on to code. As you can see, I have created a home.html page. I have divided this home page into two parts, header and main. All the image area on the top and the search bar, as you can see, I'm talking about this images in the search bar, are present on this header section. Also, the favorite section inside which you are adding your characters is also present inside of the header section. Then there is a main container. Inside of that your superhero container is present, which is coming from the JavaScript which I will show you later. This is the container which I am talking about. Now if you will search your character name and submit it, you will get directed to the comic page. This is the comic.html which is get directed by that search bar, and you will see this superhero comic page where all the comic related to the superhero will be present. In comic page there is an h1 which is the heading of the page, superhero comics, and then there is a div container which is holding all the comics on that page. Moving on to CSS part, if we go to home.css page, as you can see I have applied a lot of CSS to this project. Now in body I have set margin and padding to 0. Also I have used a font family of Comic Sans MS which is helping me to get a comic style font. Now I have applied CSS to the header container and header images. Also I have applied CSS to different containers. As you can see, I will provide you a GitHub link for this project where you can check out the project and see what are the CSS properties I have used to get this effect on the page. Moving on to the logic part, as you can see, firstly what I have done, I have imported public and private key from a file which is inside of the keys folder. You will require some private and public key which is given by the Marvel website to fetch the data from the Marvel official website. Now I have imported some elements which are required to perform this logic. Also I have hashed the private, public and timestamp as they are required to fetch the data from Marvel APIs. Then this function is used to get the user input so that we can store it into this variable val and use it for fetching the data on the basis of the name of the character which is entered by the user. Then the API will return an JSON object which I will store inside of response variable. Then I will extract result from that, and result would be an array. So for that I have used in for loop so that I can extract the values which are required further. Then there is a last function which is helping me to store the user name inside of the favorite list. Moving on to fetch page. Here what I have done, I have fetched the character on the basis of the name given on the input area by the user. Also I have given predefined array in which I have stored some names which will be fetched at the starting of the page. Then there is a home page where I have created the container in which all the images which are present on the home page are shown to us. That's how I have created the home page. After that, coming to the comic page logic, what we have done, firstly we have fetched the comic on the basis of the name provided by the user, and then in the comic.js page we are creating the container for setting the comic elements which you are seeing on the comic page. So this is it. This is the whole project which you have seen. Also, if you like it, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel.